Warning, the stunts and illusions performed on this program were designed and tested by Chris Angel, a highly trained professional. These demonstrations are extremely dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone, anywhere, at any time.
In 1908, Houdini first performed the milk can escape. Now, as an homage to the master, I have created my own version. Failure means death. How long can you hold your breath? Lance Burton, a good friend and the best magic show in Las Vegas.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, brother?
How are you?
Good to see you, man.
How's everything going?
Greg.
So, first off, you're going to be hosting my homage to Houdini. And as you know, Houdini first did the milk can in 1908.
Yes.
And so I wanted to try to take that and think about, if Houdini were alive today, what would he do?
He'd probably look like you and be doing what you're doing.
Houdini made things look dangerous, but really, they were not. What I'm trying to do in the way I'm ramping everything up is I'm doing it for real, adding the element of the crane being 8 stories above the ground, still having to hold my breath, escape not only the handcuffs, but actually the wine barrel itself. It's going to be very difficult and challenging at the same time. On tape, no less. Hey, wait, I want to just...
All right, let's go.
Hi. What's your name? Can I bother you for a second? I know you see the camera on you.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. Nice to meet you. And you are? Back there?
Hey, I'm Taylor.
Taylor, nice to meet you. And you are?
Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky. Nice to meet you. Actually, Ma, you here? Joanne, you here? I want to show you guys something. You guys ever experienced deja vu? Deja vu, yeah? Often?
We're in Vegas.
All right, well, look, you know what? I have to do this really quick, so why don't you guys stand right over here? I want you to act like the eyes for the viewing audience at home. I want you to basically confirm that this is one continuous shot. What you see is what you get. I want you to, perfect, just stay like that. I want you to keep your eyes on them. I want you just to relax. I want you to experience deja vu. And the way you're going to do that is I want you to think about the last time that experience happened to you. I want you to just relive it in your mind right now. And I want you to believe it's going to happen to you again. I want you to really believe it's going to happen to you. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen now! Holy shit. Oh my God. How you like that?
That's my son.
So here it is, huh?
Yep, there it is.
Am I going to fit in there?
I'm being put inside this wine barrel that's barely big enough to fit me. My hands are over my head through the 2 holes on top of the barrel, shackled. The whole keg was being brought up by crane 8 stories above the earth.
When Houdini hung upside down and got out of his straitjacket, what if his leg got out? I mean, he took calculated risks, and he was a lot more concerned about his safety than probably...
Apparently you are.
Yeah.
I'm underwater, I'm holding my breath.
I have to free myself from the handcuffs, get my hands inside, hook up the safety line onto my back. I have to do all of this in 2 minutes, and if I don't, it's all over. Here we are at the Aladdin, into the pool, doing a little training. Try to hold my breath for about 2.5 minutes or so. If I do a little longer, that'd be even better. And I'm trying to do it in the conditions that I'll be in with the wine barrel escape. Another element that's very important to have the water lukewarm so that I can maneuver and my muscles react like they normally do.
Whoa. What was it? About 2 minutes. Holy. You all right? You all right?
Houdini had this profound effect on people because he connected to them on an emotional level. I'm gonna try something with your water. Okay? Can you remove the straw from it? Great. Take a sip of the water. What's it taste like?
Water.
What I'm gonna ask you to do right now is I'm gonna ask you to take another taste of the water, but this time I want you to swirl it around in your mouth. Just keep it, don't swallow, just swirl it around in your mouth, and I want you to imagine another beverage. Take a taste, swirl it around and look at me. Look at me. Think of that beverage. Think of that beverage. Were you thinking of beer?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You were thinking beer, right?
Yeah.
Now watch.
No way. Are you kidding? Can I keep this? I don't understand.
Is that your favorite beverage, beer?
Yeah.
Give it a taste.
Give it a taste. Try this. It's definitely beer. Yeah. That's so crazy. That's amazing.
I just thought there was no better marriage to present this homage to Houdini than Lance Burton. Being that Lance really personifies, traditionalism in magic, and being that I wanted to do an homage to somebody who I admired, Houdini, Lance Burton is able to present the history of magic better than anybody.
Are you going to practice that with the water?
No. I'll be fine.
Why should he set a precedent of trying it before he gets up there?
I think because this is high enough to kill you, man. I think you ought to.
Oh,
I think you ought to.
we've done worse than this.
I think.
I'm freaking because he's going to be up, as you can see, he's going to be up 75, 80 feet.
From what I've been told by historians, Houdini did not take much risk. These same people say that what I'm doing is really crazy, and Houdini would never attempt to do these things if he were alive today. It's just way too dangerous.
This barrel falls away from him.
Have you rehearsed that part?
That's what we're doing right now.
We're going to do right
No, this is what I'm saying. He's doing everything in the cup. We don't want to damage the barrel.
Chris has this Houdini-esque way of thinking where nothing is too big and nothing is too dangerous. It's fearless.
This is crazy. Doing this is not worth killing yourself or spending the rest of your life in a wheelchair.
You're right.
Or being a vegetable for the rest of
No
your life.
amount of money, no matter what, the most important thing is your health and be safe.
Being in a hospital would make for better TV, but I don't want to be in a hospital. You know what I mean?
Enter my mind.
Will Chris surpass Houdini or die trying? Next. Are you ready? Mindfreak.
What's going on, man? You saying an alternator? What's going on?
I don't know, man. We're not quite sure. We're just on fire.
On the way to the hotel to prepare for the wine barrel escape. The RV crapped out, so they're going to get another one for me tomorrow, but now we're on a bus to try to get back to the hotel. So here we are, and these fine people saw you leave, walking around with the camera, and they found out I do a TV show, so now they want to see something. So I grabbed a deck of cards. My brother actually had a deck of cards, so I'm going to try something right now. So we figured we'd tape it and see if anything comes from it that we could show on television. If not, you'll never see this. What's your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, and you are?
Tanya.
Tanya? Pleasure to meet you. I'm going to try a little something with you. Have we ever met before?
No, we haven't.
No, okay, so we're going to try something right now for the very first time. I want you to touch the top of one card for me. Touch one for me. Take it out. And I want you to go ahead. It's all right if I see it because I'm going to ask you to sign that card right now, the face of that card. Sign it.
Sign it?
Yes. I ask you to please place the card back into the deck. Perfect. And you know what? I'm going to actually have you give it a shuffle. So, yeah,
Okay.
just, I'll take this. There you go. Just give that a shuffle for me. Perfect.
Can I do it again?
You can shuffle as many times as you'd like.
Okay.
Make my job difficult. That's a good thing. Okay. I want you to confirm that your card is somewhere in this deck. Don't tell me where it is. Just tell me that you see it in the deck. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So your card is somewhere lost in this deck. I'd like everybody to help me out right now. I'm going to count to 3, and I'm going to ask you all to count along with me. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
1, 2, 3! Right there. You know what? You can stop the bus. Stop the bus. Can we open up the door? Completely impromptu. Come here. Tell her to come here. Come here.
No way.
Okay, that is incredible. That is absolutely amazing. How did you do that? There's no way. That's awesome.
This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Let's get back to the hotel.
Thanks. That is incredible.
You did a great job. Thank you. Do you have a hug? Thank you very much, dear sweetheart. Thank you very much.
For me, that's just like, there's nothing more gratifying than that very brief moment that I feel like, wow, I brought it to life.
The bus didn't even stop, not one time. And my card was not on the inside of the window of the bus. It was stuck to the outside. It was absolutely unbelievable.
The wine keg is going to be dropped from 8 stories. That's 80 feet. He's going to have to escape from the handcuffs. He's going to have to pull his hands inside the barrel, hook himself up to a safety line, escape from the barrel before the barrel is dropped. He'll have 2 minutes to do all of this. If Chris doesn't make his escape, there's very little chance he would survive this.
It's ice cold. It was colder. We put like 15, 20 gallons of warm water in here now. We've got more to go. Go in, displace it, and I'll pour some more warm water in there.
John, just speak to me. John, this is crazy. Please stop. I want warm water. I'm not doing this.
Okay. Awesome cold. All right.
It's not worth it. Guys, I said warm water. Freeze.
Looks like we have a delay.
It's absolutely freezing. So we're gonna take a quick break, and we gotta get him warm water because he just started shaking.
I'm sorry, folks. I gotta get some warm water now, or else I won't be able to function to escape. My muscles freeze up on me. I'm dead.
I know, it's shaking.
Sorry, folks.
I'm glad he had the presence of mind when he got in there to say, hey, this isn't right. When your muscles freeze up and you start twitching uncontrollably, this isn't the stunt to be doing it when you don't have full control of your body.
Is it you tried it?
Yeah, I just put my hand in. It's like a sauna. Get in there now.
That's just somebody gives.
You going with me, kid?
All right.
One wonderful thing that Houdini was amazing back in that day, and you could get away with it back in that day, was he was great at creating the illusion of danger. The difference between Chris and Houdini is the fact that Chris really does have danger.
2 minutes. Keep your fingers crossed. There they go. And the lid is going on. This is crazy. There they go. They're lifting the barrel up into the air. He gave me the signal. That's the signal to abort. Okay, they're bringing the barrel down. Something has definitely gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. Let's...
Enter my mind.
The conclusion of Chris's psychodramatic escape. Coming up. Are you ready? Mindfreak.
He gave me the signal. That's the signal to abort. Oh, something's gone wrong.
I was being pulled and actually being crushed because a line got caught up on my hands and it started pulling me up towards the top, so my wrists were absolutely getting crushed.
This is dangerous stuff. There's no question. Again, I'm glad Chris had the presence of mind to say stop. Instead of just trying to do it, something bad happened. That's 8 stories. That's high. His wrists are all cut up now, so I'm not quite sure what the plan is at the moment. But it's getting intense.
I thought I was going to be killed.
Out of my mind.
He's going to attempt this again.
Going to be underwater. First he's got to escape from the handcuffs, hook himself up to a safety line, release the lid, and hope he doesn't get snagged on the barrel as it falls. All this in just 2 minutes. I'm all nervous now for Chris. 2 2 minutes. And there they go. Okay, he's underwater.
Folks, please keep in mind that those are real handcuffs.
Okay, here we go. They're lifting the barrel up into the air. 15 feet, 20 feet. Traveling at 32 feet per second initially. When it hits the ground, it'll be traveling at 70 miles an hour.
And there he goes. He started the escape. He's working on the cuffs. Only Chris can release himself from falling to his death. I don't know how he's going to do it.
I can see Chris' hands. He's working on the cuffs.
Remember, Chris has to hook himself up to the safety line or he'll fall.
He's concentrating on getting those cuffs off. Glad that's not me in that barrel.
I'm starting to get a real bad feeling about this.
We're watching the barrel. I don't see his hands now. 30 seconds left.
Man, I'm getting really nervous.
25 seconds left.
He's running out of time.
20 seconds left. Cuffs are free. He's out of the cuffs. Now he's going to get that safety line on before the 2-minute mark.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, here he goes. Oh!
I can't believe it. He did it.
Awesome. Right in front of my eyes, I have no idea. That is just incredible.
All I seen was like he got out the handcuffs and then after that he was gone.
I'm glad he's down on the ground.
Really honest to the Lord, man, I really thought he was falling. I literally just screamed. But look at me, I look like a freaking mess, but I don't care. This was something that I never want to repeat. I don't care how much money they offer him. I'm telling you, he is not doing this again.
Just impressed I'm alive.
Woo! Hell yeah.
I'm taking this as a souvenir, by the way.
I was really nervous. I didn't know he got the safety line on.
Much more nervous than I ever was any time I did a crazy escape.
Chris is going to be written up in the history books as one of the great magicians of the 21st century.
You're only good as your last show.
Yeah.
And this was quite a show you did tonight.
Well, thank you.